the bar, I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But a bar with me, that's a body bag. Yo, people, come up with telling them it's your boy man Lion Jazz back in with another reaction. Man, I got Let's Beef, episode 3. Jamaicans are not allowed to deny they're not from Africa, but you know what I'm saying? But now, I got 2 more reactions to do. This one I wasn't going to do anyway today, fam. But CBA, bro. This is the last one. I don't even care. This is the last one, bro. Started recording at like 5 o'clock. It's now about to be nearly 10, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, fam. I'm good for the day, fam. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into this one. But, Jamaicans are not allowed to deny that. Well, if you don't know, I lived in Gambia from 2006 to 2014, fam. So, yeah. And I'm half Jamaican, half African. You know what I'm saying? I claim both sides. I don't really know what the problem is. The only annoying thing is that because like my friends are like either full African or full Jamaican, so when they're arguing, I'm supposed to like choose sides, and they try to take me into that. F off, you know what I'm saying? But I'll choose the side who's winning, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get into it.
I bring my friends together to beef about unpopular opinions. So to my left we have
Moj,
Saranda,
the greatest man F,
and to my right we have
Big Zeno, Tyler,
the original GM,
and Nella Rose. So it's very basic. It's basically a statement which says that drill is the best genre to come out of the UK music scene.
Lies.
Lies, man.
Left if you agree, right if you disagree. Drill as a genre brings out so much talent out of individuals. So for example, if Lowski was just a normal rapper, I wouldn't know that he could be doing what he was doing. Like even with Blanco, I feel like drill draws out the poetry and the creativity. In Australia are doing UK drill, in Italy, in America are redoing their drill that we stole from them to come and make it sound like us.
Can we?
You wanna step over this
I
side?
started thinking like Albanians are doing drill.
Exactly.
But you see, drill, yeah, like based solely on the impact it's had across the world.
Yeah, but then people argue and say that is causing negative impacts.
Bro,
How dare you? How dare you?
You can say that, but look at rock music. Listen to what they're saying in rock music and things like that.
I am not okay. Everyone, oh my God, my mom. No, I just feel like people that are just not even involved in drill, that don't even listen to drill, they hear ching ching, right, it's because of this music that people are dying. Hello? The criminals themselves are not saying in the court of law, I did this because Lowski told me to do it in a song. No, like, the only people that are doing this are the people that are creative, racial.
The only thing is because that is so explicit in it. Like people literally just make it a bit more times in the music, fam. But when you're talking about rock and all them things, I feel like sometimes when it comes to rock, people don't really listen to the undertones. But like there's so many tunes where people are out here dancing to tunes and that. But if you really deep what they're dancing to and actually saying, bruv, you know what I'm saying? It's an absolute mazzoline, fam. Like an absolute people just be dancing to anything and not really be deep in what they're dancing to, fam. You know what I'm saying? Even in places like Gambia, for example, blood. I always say Gambia is like Jamaica 2.0, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? Because people be singing, bruv, them man love of dancehall, reggae music, the Jamaican culture, all of that, fam. But more times when they're singing a tune, they don't even know what man them are saying. Sometimes, more times, fam. You hear me kids chatting about digging out this and daggering out that, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know what you're saying, furthermore, fam. You know what I mean, blood? But drill ain't the reason for why people are out here having violent tantrums, bro. The question was the most, what do you call it? The most, in terms of artistry, basically, blood. Like, is drill the most artistic genre to come out of the UK? And that's definitely not. The impact it's had is definitely big, fam. But if we're chatting about, if you're trying to bring out the most talented artists out the UK, blood, more so, the genre that you pluck them out from is not going to be drill. There's talented people in drill, like she said, Blanco, fam. People like Quankface and that, what Digga D can do, Millions and that, fam. When we're chatting about artistry, them man are cold, fam. But if we're chatting about UK as a whole, more times the people that are really doing this music thing and really, like, you know what I'm saying, flows from cadence, blood, bars, double entendres and that, fam. You know what I'm saying, cadence, blood, undertones, how to use the beat manipulation, all of that, fam. More times them kind of people there are not always going to be in drill, fam. That's more so outside of drill, fam. You know what I mean, blood? But in terms of how big it is, 1000%, fam. It's definitely done a lot for the scene, blood. You know
like, the only people that are doing this are the people that are creative, racially charged narratives in the media. That's a different subject for a different day.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, for example, if you were going to hit a lick, and you're
Not
in
a
the car, you're not really going to put Justin Bieber on, are you?
I'm not putting on any music, fam. The hell, blood, I'm going to hit a lick, fam. Why the hell am I listening to anyone, bruv? You know what I'm saying, blood? Your head needs to be in the game, bruv. This is not a game. That's the whole point. Drill is not a game. When these men are going on ride outs, you think they got the AirPods in with low ski playing, blood, or effing Quang Face on that, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? You know what I mean, blood? Like, that's just not a thing, fam. That's just not a thing, fam. At the end of the day, all that is just entertainment, bro. When people are really out here on biz doing the absolute mad thing, fam, and out here listening to man, you know what I mean?
And you're
Not
in
a
the car, you're not really going to
Ain't
put
a
Justin
movie,
Bieber
fam.
on, are you?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna put on gospel either.
Yeah.
And if you do require music to try psych yourself up to go do a next thing, fam, you ain't built for it, fam. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, UK rap's been around for time, but nothing's made more noise than a whole new genre that has birthed
Nah, man, I
so
disagree,
many
I
rappers
disagree, I disagree.
that are household names.
Let me just check. Okay, so 239. Where's this question, blood? Drill is the best genre to come out of the UK, blood. Best now. When you say best though, I guess it's like a lot of things into consideration actually, fam. If you're saying best, it takes a couple of things into consideration actually, fam. Like impact it had, also the artistry that comes out of it, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? So best, blood. Because now there's different, because I just thought they just meant purely just based on the music, is it the best genre to come out? But it's just saying best in general, fam. You know what I mean, fam? So if people did say, yeah, I wouldn't argue with you, fam. You know what I'm saying? But is it though? I don't know, fam.
You're not really going to put Justin Bieber on, are you?
Yeah, and I'm
Nah, man.
so
I disagree,
many
I
rappers
disagree, I disagree.
that are household names.
Without UK rap, there's no drill. Let's keep it a buck.
No. Drill don't household names, bruv. I don't really think drill has household names, because I feel like when you chat about household names, bruv, you're chatting about people like Wiley, blood. People like Skepta and that, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? If we're chatting about household names, bruv, those are the kind of OGs that we're chatting about. DWE, fam. Chip, fam. You know what I'm saying? Those are the kind of household names I'm thinking of about the UK in a whole, bro. So nah, not really, fam. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely a man that are up there, blood. But household names, fam, that's a big word.
Yeah,
man.
guys like Giggs, guys like what Kano, guys
Yeah,
like
Giggs
Young's
as
Teflon,
well. Exactly.
that paved the way. And even if we're talking about numbers and charts here, guy what Dave and Fredo went #1. They didn't go #1 for a drill tune. It's only drill that's coming #1 now. Like drill's probably a small potential of the music that the UK pop's probably, and or like even rock music, like
Yeah, but that's not coming out of the
That's
UK.
what I'm saying. But the UK is like we're a small proportion of the UK. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Can I say UK drill has brought more mainstream collaborations and features than other genres.
Giggs was doing tunes with B.O.B. back in the day. Don't go there. Chip's got some with Chris Brown. Like, are you champion? Are you taking the mic? What? I was born a champion. Oh, what? Are you being serious?
We've got Pop Smoke, alright?
What UK artist, drill artist, is bigger than Skepta, Giggs,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Kano, any
But
of them, man?
do you know one thing it is? Please don't shoot me, yeah. But I have this same argument with Beyonce. Like when it comes to R&B, I'm finna wash my y'all drag me before. I'm used to it, y'all.
The highs are coming, man.
The bees are
with
different.
Beyonce, when was the last time she had a #1 by herself?
Damn. Yeah, but she passed that time.
what?
It's not her era.
Oh no, see, then the excuses come.
No, but it's not her era.
But when she's the
bees
best,
are
there's
coming.
she's past her time. Do you get it? You can still be at the top, but it's okay.
There's a certain stage and certain places that you go through as an artist, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? And there's that stage you can come on where you just F off, fam, and you just absolutely gone, fam. Beyonce's at that stage. Skepta's at that stage. You know what I'm saying? People like Giggs and that at the stage, they can come back every once in a while, but they don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't have to release and have the same momentum and motivation to make music like they do before, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? It's not really there because they've already done what they've done. They have all it, you know what I'm saying, blood? So they're in completely different stages, blood. So yeah, it's not even excuses. They're in two completely different stages. And when Rihanna drops, you think people are coming to... Come on, man. Let's not do that, blood. Let's not do that, blood. Let's not do that, fam. What was Rihanna's last tune, blood? Go look at the numbers that were on that tune, fam. Come on now.
That you've passed the baton on.
You always talk about UK rapping that. Bro, it's not done what this has done, G.
But do you think that's only because of how big social media is now and how...
Whoa. That's a whole nother topic.
No. You cannot come and tell me about social media is pushing. I hate when people are like, so these artists are blowing because of social media. Michael Jackson had lining up outside of cinemas just to watch his music video because of him. I hate, you know that.
Yeah, people like Michael Jackson, those people are once in a lifetime type of duns, blood. You know what I'm saying, blood? Literally.
Idea that we're just sheep on social media. We all have ideas.
But now, if you're saying big, 100%, but if you're talking about the music as well, included in that, fam, you know what I'm saying, artistry, blood, the levels that there are, fam, to this music thing, fam, you can definitely argue about other genres. But if you're talking about how big it is, blood, then yeah, you can argue that drill is the biggest genre, fam.
Just because people are going like this on TikTok doesn't mean it's going #1.
On your For You page, yeah, you got videos that you don't like, probably this and that, but you'll still just, because you know it's like 10 seconds, you'll watch it. That one view is doing numbers.
You gave it a view.
You gave it a view, regardless if you like it or not. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. It's so easy.
Back then and now, it's just that different things blow. Like back then, you had to have a sex tape for it to blow at the same speed as something on your For You page. Now,
Even Skepta,
someone just needs to
all over the
expose
house.
you. One blog page just needs to expose you for you to be. I just feel like people like to say, oh, back in the day, social media in different ways. And drill has made a stadium of people that are not even black.
I heard that.
Say Adiola. They couldn't pronounce our names.
Oh my goodness.
On the register. I cannot even. Whose name is this? You're just showing us that you can come.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's where it comes in. Like, if we're chatting about how big it is, tunes like Adiola, like, those tunes are absolutely massive, fam. You know what I'm saying? They're not absolute mazzoline, set records. But now, if you want to take Adiola and just compare it just purely based on the music, blood, it's not beating a lot of genres in the UK. That's my whole point, fam. You can argue that it's the biggest. But if we just F all the numbers, all of that, just beats, artistry, fam, what these men are able to do on a track, it's not beating most genres, fam. So that's my whole point. You know what I'm saying, blood? So that's why it's kind of techie, fam. And whatever side of the fence you stand on, you know what I'm saying? I guess I respect your opinion, fam. You know what I mean? Why is this guy looking at me like that, fam?
From the gutter and be up. You know how when you make something mainstream, they didn't change. They're just themselves.
No, they definitely changed. They definitely
And
changed.
I'm proud of that.
They definitely changed. They can't say certain things on their tunes.
It's true.
Yeah.
The pagans.
She was meant to be in the middle of this.
Supposed to be devil's advocate both sides. But
It's time for round 2. And the next statement is Jamaicans.
Oh my god, for flip's sake.
are you gonna go there?
Jamaicans are not allowed to deny the fact that they are from Africa.
Oh, this is gonna be so long. Jesus
Can
Christ.
I just leave this one quickly?
My sister, if I'm here, you're here, stupid.
Oh, you
Guys, make it tight for the camera.
Yeah.
Zoom in on me.
Don't deny where you're from, where your roots are from. You're African. That's it.
You see, you don't even have anything to say. Look.
Okay, so my argument is, oh my God, the Africans, you guys are being so aggressive. You lot all shaking at carnival. Oh yeah, you're Jamaican for a day. But then when it's like, oh yeah, when they say they're Jamaican, nah, but remember where you came from. Nah, it's plantain, not plantain. Let them say plantain, it's okay.
Well, at the end of the day, they still have to mention I'm African.
Do you know, Nella, do you know
I
why?
actually completely agree with you. I completely agree with you.
Y'all wrong.
No, you know why I agree with you with that?
Yo, 1 minute, I need the toilet, fam. I can't concentrate. 1 minute. Okay, listen, I know you man really don't need to listen to this and you don't need to know this, bro. But I've been in here for some hours, fam. I can't lie to you, blood. My thoughts are a bit damp, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? But I'm sweating off differently, fam. You man defo didn't know to know that, blood, but now you know, fam. Let's get back to it, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? Defo taking a shot after this, fam. An hour-long one, blood.
Because if we want to look at
Jeez.
it like that, back.
And for you, man, that don't be out here taking shots, bro. I'm telling you, blood, bro. When you feel grimy, bro, yeah, and you just sit in that, don't you, man, just feel icky, blood? You know what I'm saying, blood? Like, when you get washed, you know what I'm saying, dry yourself off, cream yourself, and that, you feel good. You know what I'm saying, blood? Like, you, man, that don't be out here taking shots, come on now, man. Come on now, blood. I'm telling you, blood. Just for like at least like 3 days, just try taking a shower every day, fam. You know what I'm saying? See how it feels, fam. I'm telling you, man. You'll feel refreshed, fam. You know what I'm saying? Wipe it and then just chill in the shower for a minute, fam. You know what I'm saying? Blood, that don't want to do its thing. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Also, blood. I don't know. Certain people just be using flannels out here, fam. You know what I'm saying? I always use the scrubbing thing, blood. I don't know what to call it, but just the scrubbing thing, fam. You know the scrubbing thing, the thing that be shaped like a little flower and it's made like a plasticky type of, those are the things that you always got to use to really, you know what I'm saying, scrub yourself and that. That's what I always use. Sometimes when I be seeing the girl, them using the flannel and that, trying to look all sexy and things. Wash your body, man. It's not the time for that, fam. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get back to it, fam.
Y'all wrong.
Respectfully, fam. You know what I'm saying?
No, you know why I agree with you with that? 'Cause
That's just how I've been, because I'm from Africa, innit? Everything got me from 2006 to 2014. You know what I'm saying? That's like gonna be like my famous quote, blood. You know what I'm saying, blood? But yeah, blood. You know what I'm saying? I come from Africa, fam. So we've always used the scrubbing thing and that, fam. You know what I mean?
if we want to look at it like that, back.
Oh, you're getting white
back.
wipes
We
and
all
that,
don't know
blood.
where we're from. Do you understand? Like we
Yeah.
can.
Facts.
I could be originally from boom, 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 boom. You'll never know. And I'm not really gonna be like, oh nah, my ancestry says this and this, but really I'm Kosovan, this and that.
I just feel like, for example, with like African Americans, yeah. These men do not know where they're from. Like, you know, they'll be doing street interviews on the street and they'll be like, where you from? I'm African American. Where you from? I'm from Brooklyn. Hello.
Do you eat pounded yam with a goosey or not?
You kind of do originate from one place. If we're looking at it like that, then fair enough. But in terms of the identity, 100% agree. I want to say plantain.
But do you feel like it's okay?
I don't want to say what you about to say.
I'm saying plantain.
You can claim your identity, but you can't deny the fact that you originate from
And the
that.
thing is,
That's all it is.
I've come guilty of doing stuff like that. Like, even with like Jerron and stuff. He'll be like, oh yeah, let me just go make up some plantain. And I'm just like, no, it's plantain. What they should
They're
be
honest
doing,
as well,
they should be
though.
saying when they're there.
Nah, they're honest as well, man.
What do you man say, though? What do you man say? I say tin. I say the plantain, bro. You know what I'm saying? Plantain, mountain, fountain. Plantain, mountain, fountain. Shut up, man. Plantain.
No, it's plantain. What they should
They're
be
honest
doing,
as well,
they should
though.
be saying when they're there.
Nah, they're honest as well, man. Back in the day when it wasn't cool to say you're African.
If you guys don't agree with me, you guys are not allowed
What do
at
you
carnival.
mean, bro? It wasn't cool, bro. I hate when people be following the trends. Listen, 2 years ago or a year ago, while I was looking for a job from, you know what I'm saying? It took me like a year to eventually got a job. I eventually got a job at like Amazon or whatever. But during the process, people were telling me, yo, change your name. Because people always be like, oh, my African name is this, but my European name is... Fam, shut up, man. Your name is your name at the end of the day. People telling me to change my name. I'm not doing that, fam. You know what I'm saying? My name is... Yeah, we don't say the Govy fam. You know what I'm saying? But we'll leave that one over there. But my name is my name at the end of the day. I wasn't changing my name for anyone. And to be honest, I don't care if anyone even finds my government out, fam. You know what I'm saying? Just don't bait myself out. You know what I mean? Just let people just keep wondering and that, fam. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna just say a random statement. Your baby mum comes before your wife.
So baby mom comes before your wife.
Oh, you already said this, fam. Nah, blood. It's my you that comes before my wife. My you, bro. When you have a you, that you basically comes before basically everyone, fam. Basically everyone, fam. Yeah. Yeah, that you is your priority, fam. Yeah, that you when you have a you, that you becomes before everyone, blood. That's a fact, fam. That's a fact, blood. You know what I'm saying, blood? But the baby moms, you're just an anomaly, fam. You're just there. You know what I mean, fam? You're just there. I appreciate you looking after my you and that. We'll interact when we need to interact at the end of the day. But I'm interacting with you because of him, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? Yeah.
It's mad.
Yo, what's wrong with you?
Huh? Who said that? Who came up with that question? Who said that?
The wife comes before the baby mum, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not the child.
But the baby mum bared your children, and if she's suffering, the children are suffering. So if she's not eating, the children are not eating. If she has no roof over her head.
But this is why money's gonna be long, so she'll be alright as well.
So am I safe to say that you guys are only looking after the children and not the baby mum?
100%.
No, looking after both.
The hell, bruv? Yes, blood. The hell? Obviously, bruv. Listen, okay, the way I was talking was I was acting like I had some toxic baby moms or whatever, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because I've just have experience with, you know what I'm saying, IRL, cousins and all of that, fam. And I just know certain situations and that, fam. And shit be pissing me off, fam. I can't even lie to you, blood. You know what I mean, blood? But I'm good. Hopefully I make the right decision to the point where when I actually do have children, because I can't wait to have children personally, fam. You know what I'm saying? And people, actually, let me know. Actually, now, people call me the baby whisperer, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm very good with children and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? They just seem to connect with me on a certain level, fam. You know what I mean, bro? Just naturally. So I feel like I'm going to be a great dad, fam. You know what I mean, blood? And hopefully I choose the right woman to have my kids with, fam. You know what I'm saying? But I hope to have, even if I do separate, I do actually like hope to have a decent relationship with my baby mom, so a point where we can still, you know what I'm saying, interact with each other and not have to be toxic or anything like that, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? If she's in a certain situation, blood, or whatever, fam, calm, blood. I can take care of you if you need any help with something, calm, blood. But 80, 70, 80% of the time, I'm expecting you to be doing your thing at the end of the day, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't be having no Bobby mums around my youth and that, fam. If that's the case, blood, let me just take care of him, fam. You know what I'm saying? And you go do your thing, fam. You know? But realistically, though, I do expect you to be doing your own thing, though. I can't lie to you, fam. I can't lie to you, blood. You just gotta be out here, just be bare bummy and that. No matter what position I'm in, fam. I could be a billionaire, fam, at the end of the day, bro. You know what I mean? Still need to be doing something.
Looking up the both. You get me? Hold on, nah. Hold on. Don't get me started on this.
F, you know F, yeah? F, you're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. Think about the future. You.
So
Stand here.
basically, let me give you guys a scenario. You have a spare cheeky 25k in your savings account.
What? Okay, from the time you said savings account, why the... Bro, Lala, please don't piss me off, man.
Yeah. Your wife says...
Please don't piss me off, man.
You guys should be buying a house to start a family.
Please don't piss me off,
Your baby
man.
mum says, I've been renting off of my man for too many years. I need to move out. Me and my son were in just horrible conditions.
I can't lie, yo, differently.
Baby mum.
Yo, it's baby mum.
Do you get it?
I can't lie.
Oh, I thought
Just
I was
because
wrong.
I heard that, yeah. It's,
All right, but then what? Are you not gonna have kids with your wife?
Yeah, let that happen. Let that happen.
But it's not gonna happen if you're spending 25k on the flipping.
you lot are
How's it ever gonna happen?
You just don't know where you're going.
Ah, jeez.
Just creating these dumbass.
Jesus.
You can find many wives, yeah, but baby mums, your own, it's limited.
Yeah, but you can make every wife your baby mum, no?
What? Your wife's always gonna be lower than your baby mum, bro.
What if your wife has the children as well, though?
Pardon?
Your wife has the children.
Then, bro, you can't separate that. Then it's obviously on the same thing, but
The same.
on the same. If she's your wife,
Children as well, though.
pardon?
Your wife has the children.
Then, bro, you can't separate that. Then it's obviously on the same thing, but
The same.
on the same. If
She's your wife and she's got your kids, it's the same.
Yeah, because the other one has you a kid as well.
The wife would have to be above.
It's just because I'm with her currently. I was once with her as well, you know.
But you're not now though.
All my siblings are different mum, different mum, different mum, different mum, different mum, but we all grew up the same. Why would you place your family and kids first? That's why I made it tricky. I said first, it should be 50-50.
Okay, Nella, are you gonna treat your baby father, your baby
No,
daddy,
no.
the same
Yeah.
as your husband?
There's just certain techie situations that might come up, so you can't really say 50-50, blood. But as I said, fam, you is your priority, fam. So you're doing everything, you know what I'm saying, to make him feel comfortable at the end of the day, blood, because that's your responsibility, blood. You know what I mean? It's like when parents be having kids and be like, oh, when you're such and such age, you need to be taking care of me, and you know what I'm saying? I get that concept, fam. Nah, what am I really trying to say? Let me not say the wrong thing here, blood, because certain people are gonna be on a mad thing, fam. Because there was a certain situation that happened and I can't remember that I just disagreed with. But I feel like certain parents be trying to make their children into adults too early, blood. Like, oh, I gave birth to you, blah, blah, so you should be taking care of me. You know, but they be doing it too early. Some parents be doing that too early, fam. Like, fam, you're the one that decided to have me. I never said your mums have me. You know what I'm saying? You're the ones that went and made those decisions. Blah, 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 blah. Take the responsibility, fam. You know what I'm saying? And stop trying to, I'm 15 and you're trying to make me 51, blood. You know what I'm saying? So that I can, you know what I mean, blood? Them kind of situations that I don't agree with, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? But yeah. And I just lost my point. Lost my train of thought, fam. Is what it is.
No, but that's different though. I'm a girl. I'm supposed to be receiving. I pushed out you. I risked
Receiving. There was too many receivings. I can't lie to you, fam. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a girl. I'm supposed to be receiving. I pushed out you. I risked my life. Are you sick? Did you know that every time a woman gives birth, she's the closest to death? I pushed out you. For the rest of you owe me. The f***. If you don't pull up in the Bentley with the pink bow, I don't give a heck.
Oh my goodness.
You guys are still useless. Thank you. Let's go. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in to this very last episode of Let's Be. Make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
He looks like Tiny Boost. I'm gone though. It's your boy Man Like Jazz and I'm out here from any big people from. Don't take anything I said out of context. Bar after bar after bar after bar after bar. I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But for bar with me, that's a body bag. Your man's want smoke, then he leaves with a toe tag. Whole squad hit with a double mag Glock. Got left in the street and the body's getting chucked. Bullets with names and your shit's getting popped. Better be with me and the bag's getting cocked. Still gotta chase the bag, humble. Ain't gotta brag in a league on my own and my stats getting flagged. Hit me for the feet, got verses in stats. Come through like the queen, gotta pay that tax. Premium sir.